हमारे हिसाब से तो 20 करोड़ रुपए की चोरी है।
Hello everyone, you're watching The Last Word with me, Marya Shakil. A shocking money heist in the heart of the national capital. Thieves broke into a jewellery store in South Delhi's Jangpura and escaped with ornaments worth rupees 20 to 25 crore, any amount between that. The heist, in fact, occurred at Umrao Singh Jewellers, which was established in 1948. The showroom's owner, who had locked the showroom on Sunday evening, discovered the theft when he opened the showroom this morning. The store remains shut on Mondays. The thieves allegedly climbed onto the jewellery shop's terrace through a neighbouring building and went inside the three-storied store. CCTV cameras were disconnected and a hole was made in the wall to enter the Strongroom, which is the locker, as part of the meticulous plan that led to this massive heist.
This gaping hole in the strong room of Delhi's famous Umrao Singh Jewellers tells the story of a massive 20 to 25 crore rupee heist from a shop located in one of Delhi's most bustling marketplaces. Once the go-to place for wedding shoppers, all that's left now are empty showcases. The showroom covers 4 floors. Robbers broke the lock on the roof door to gain entry, before escaping with all the jewellery that the jeweler says is worth 20 to 25 crore rupees.
इस शोरूम के पीछे कोई गली नहीं है, सारे मकान आपस में जुड़े हुए हैं। सवाल ये है कि चोर छत पर कहां से दाखिल हुए? क्या शोरूम का कोई कर्मचारी इसमें शामिल है या फिर यह एक प्रोफेशनल गैंग है?
इतवार को हम 8:15 बजे दुकान बंद करके गए हैं।
कितने की चोरी मानते हैं आप?
अब करीब हमारे हिसाब से तो 20 करोड़ रुपए की चोरी है।
कैसे हुआ?
अब क्या पता कैसे हुआ, हमको क्या पता।
कहाँ छेद किया कैसे हुआ?
स्ट्रॉन्ग रूम में छेद किया है।
ऊपर से आए थे क्या?
ऊपर से छत से।
Of the 4 strong room walls, 3 are lined with steel, while 1 is made up of bricks. And it is this wall that the robbers targeted. The question then arises, did they have the layout of the safe? Mr. Jan, the showroom owner, says he shut shop on Sunday as usual. The market remains closed on Monday. When he came on Tuesday morning, he found a broken electric panel outside. On opening the shutter, he found all the jewellery gone. The police say they have some CCTV footage and that they are looking into it.
अभी हम लोगों ने फॉरेंसिक टीम बुला रखी है, जो हमारी एडवांस फॉरेंसिक टीम है। तो हमने अभी सेफ को खोला नहीं है। अभी सेफ को खोलने के बाद पता चलेगा कि एग्जैक्ट कितना स्टॉक इनका गया है। लेकिन हाँ, ये एक बर्गलरी हुई है, सेंध काट के बर्गलरी हुई।
The robbers appear to have tampered with the CCTV too. It is not clear if the dacoity happened on Sunday or Monday. A forensics team is on the spot for evidence. Homes and shops are adjacent to the showroom. The question then is, how did the robbers enter? Were any employees involved, or was it a professional gang that carried out what is one of Delhi's biggest robberies? With Mukesh Singh Sengar and camera person Sushil Rathi, Bureau Report, NDTV.
The big questions that we are raising on the show tonight, several things point towards a possible insider hand. The strong room had 3 steel-lined walls, 1 brick wall, but only the brick wall was targeted. Remember, the CCTV was disconnected as well. This Umrao Singh Jeweller is located in a congested commercial area. If drilling activities was happening at night or during the day, did nobody hear? What about neighbors, those shop owners? A practical question now. How much time did it take to drill a hole that is 1 feet wide in the wall? The jeweler, in fact, said that he closed his shop on Sunday evening. He did not suspect anything untoward. He discovered this horror only today and then told the police. And we would also speak to experts and find an answer to this question. Besides private security guards, what are the options before jewelers? Joining me on the show, Rohan Sharma is director of RK Jewellers in South Extension in Delhi. Dr. Vikram Singh is former DGP of Uttar Pradesh. We have Vikas Shaukin, insurance laws advocate, and he's an expert on insurance law. We have Javeer Singh Rathore. He's a director of a detective company. He'll try and decode as to what really could have happened in those hours or perhaps minutes. Dr. Vikram Singh, coming to you, they made a circular hole in the concrete strong room. And one of the thieves entered the strong room and stuffed all the valuables in a bag. And then they fled through the same path where they entered from. Is this an insider's job?
Marya, what you have disclosed just now is extremely important and relevant. There are super specialty gangs who specialize in these kinds of thefts. Super specialization. It's not an ordinary theft. It is a super specialty. They specialize only in striking at jewellery shops and then drilling a hole of this type, making a person who is small enough to move inside or move outside. Now, the drilling part and also identifying. It is not possible so easily to identify, pinpoint the amount of loot because the risk was tremendous. Now, the question is 20 to 25 crores worth of jewelry. If it is diamond, I wouldn't utter a word about it now. But if it is gold, gold in today's parlance, if it is 50,000 rupees for 10 grams, 20 crores or 25 crores of gold would translate into 500 quintals of gold. And that is not easy to transport. Presuming it was half gold and half diamond, even then it would not be easy to move. So these gangs, I would not like to name because it is not right and appropriate to name the gang. But yes, they move out in their vehicles, supposedly doing hardware work, repair work, but they have all masonry tools as also drilling machines. They bore a hole only so as to allow a person to penetrate, cut open, compromise and neutralize the CCTV network, compromise with the DVR systems, and then commit the loot. Then also the modus operandi of disposing of the looted properties also a matter of specialization. I'm sure the police would understand. But yes, the unpleasant part is they have to understand the insurance ramifications. Was the shop insured and for how much? When was the last payment period? And has there any been? It is a very cruel thing to say, but it's a requirement of investigation. Was there at any point of time any question raised in respect of any insurance claims?
I need to ask that question to Vikas Shakil. The insurance aspect of these jewelry shops. What are the unanswered questions after this heist?
In this case, it has to be seen whether there was involvement of any insider or not. If there is involvement of any insider, then insurance companies may repudiate the claim in this case. And further, it depends on the policy of also what kind of policy the insured has taken in this case. And there are certain clauses in the insurance policies. If there is a forceful entry and there is a breakage of a door, and in this case, wall has been broken. So if the policy has been adequate, then definitely he will going to get the claim in this case. But the main question is this: if there is an insider role, then insurance company may repudiate the claim in this case.
But help us understand, Mr. Vikas. This jeweler shop, this shop was established in 1948, so it's pretty old.
Right.
It's about traditional jewelry, and perhaps it's going through generations. I want to understand from you, when a heist of this nature happens, and whatever we have come to know so far, let's not forget that this is a commercial area. The showroom is located in a bustling area. My question then is that if stores are so close to each other, so cheek by jowl, then how will the heist take place without a possible insider job?
Definitely, it appears to be an insider job in this case because a person is aware where the locker is kept, and huge amount was there, huge amount of jewelry was there inside the locker. So the role of insider cannot be ruled out in this case.
Okay.
And somebody must have definitely told the robbers where the jewelries are kept in which locker it has been kept.
Okay. Rohan, what are the options before, private jewelers such as you when it comes to security? It's largely to do with private security guards or private security agencies. Rohan.
Hi. So, of course, private security agencies and guards are an important part of it. But again, one person on an off day cannot handle so much. It's not that easy. So we rely on technology, right? Of course, CCTV cameras. But as we know, in this case, the CCTV camera's cable was cut off. But as we advance in technology, like I've seen in our store as well, and we have international exposure, is that we have motion sensing cameras, especially for the strong room. Because something like this only can happen on an off day when the robbers have an extra day to work, right? And because there is so much stock in our strong room that that is the target for any robber, for any big robbery. So having motion sensing cameras, what it does is it gives an automatic alarm to the owner or to the admin head that there is a motion in the strong room which should not be there. And now that notification, yeah.
Rohan, so most jewelers, you would say, have gone for this motion sensing cameras so that the sensors, detect it instantly and inform the owner.
So this is something that the technology is not very, the technology is relatively old, but it was not adapted really widely. But yes, it is now being adapted quite a lot. And you can see like smaller applications also, like in baby monitor cameras, that is also motion sensing. And so is these cameras that we have now installed in our strong rooms, which helps us, detect these, be more proactive towards such robberies or such heists.
Okay, but if there are 3 steel walls and there is one wall which is brick wall, is this how most walls are?
Generally not. But, as you said that this location is particularly from walled out from both sides. So if there is a probability that they had to keep one wall as a brick wall because of certain civil limitations. But when we make a strong room, we make it steel walled from all 4 sides.
Okay.
Because anyways, there's a steel door.
Okay. Let me bring in Javeer Singh Rathod. Javeer Singh Rathod, if you saw that, the gaping hole that we are talking about, jiske through sara movement hua hai, explain to our viewers how much time would have taken, and did the thieves take advantage of that one day? Because the shop owner closed the shop on Sunday evening. There was Monday, but all the shops are shut on Mondays in that area. And then on Tuesday, which is today, he came to know that there has been a burglary.
The thieves have a lot of times. चोरों के पास बहुत समय था. तो thieves have a lot of time, something 36 hours. Sunday whole night, Monday whole day. So there are 24 plus 12, now 36 hours.
But अगर drilling होती है, तो drilling से तो आवाज आएगी.
Drilling, yes. Now some sound come, but a lots of instrument have, so there is no sound. No sound. Only 4 inches. How much? Only 4 to 5 inches wall.
आप उसमें वॉल पे जाकर मुझे एक्सप्लेन करिए हमारे दर्शकों के लिए कि इस तरह का जो होल होता है उसमें प्रॉपर बनाने के लिए कितना वक्त लग सकता है?
This zoom it.
जी.
हाँ, ये this जो wall just now 4 inches just 1 bricks जिसको कहते हैं.
हाँ.
Even now 1 centimeter 1 inches or 1.5 inches now uses in plasters.
इससे movement हुआ है.
Yeah.
एक इंसान इसमें से आया है अंदर, उसने चोरी की है और क्या सारा सामान अपने बाकी लोगों को भेजा.
But when it break now na, just like this madam, this break it. So this break is use pencil, prakash or it is to normal things. Nowadays a lots of instrument come, so it is grace now slowly.
और ज़्यादा वक्त नहीं लगता है.
No, maximum 10 to 15 minutes to open it.
अच्छा, और क्योंकि आप प्राइवेट डिटेक्टिव एजेंसी चलाते हैं, आपकी 22 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है, इस तरह के केसेस हुए हैं क्या?
Yeah, we do a lots of cases in last 3 years. I go to Ludhiana to see the same cases now, but the side by side in other factories and one-sided roaded. So a lots of times I see these cases now. We do something 3-4 cases now. It is used in self-employee. या पर्सनली हैंडेड नाउ.
तो आपका कहना है कि ये जो इस तरह का जो हुआ है, इस तरह की अभी प्राइमा फेसाई जो बर्गलरी, बिकॉज इट्स द सब्जेक्ट ऑफ इन्वेस्टिगेशन, फोरेंसिक टीम एंड अदर्स आर इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग, इट अपीयर्स टू बी एन इनसाइडर जॉब, जिसको पता था क्या है?
Yes, everyone know. Everything is know. Where is CCTV cameras footage, where is cameras control center, and where is something thing. He break it, everyone know now.
Okay, let me go back to Vikram Singh. Vikram Singh, you were talking about some gangs which are, specialized gangs who do heist of this nature. What do we know about them?
There are certain pockets in Rajasthan, Western UP, as also Western UP and Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh. They used to be the former criminal tribes. I'll stop at that because it's not appropriate to call them or name them by the caste language. But yes, there was a special watch kept on such moving, and in Hindi they are known as Ghumantu Aparadhi. And these specialized gangs dealt only with such matters, and they picked up jewelry and unnumbered currency notes, and however valuable thing may be, but if it is numbered, they would not pick it up like a weapon or a mobile phone or thing. But jewelry they specialized upon because they had known receivers of suspected stolen property whom they would pass on a commission of something to the tune of 30%, and then it quits. Nobody could apprehend them. They would smear their bodies with oil, and that is why at times they were also known as Kacha Banyan gangs also. And they would specialize, and if they were apprehended by the police, that we are actually masons doing odd jobs here and there in building construction, or that we are moving around just for the purpose of movement, doing nothing. And they are actually known as wandering tribesmen.
If I were to look at the biggest heists which have taken place in India, it is about banks. There is Punjab National Bank theft in 2014. Then there is Chelambara bank heist in 2007. It's about Samsung truck heist which happened in 2015. But when it comes to a heist of this nature, when it's a jewelry shop, what do you think makes it a difficult case or perhaps a unique case?
Marya, ATM is different ball game. Looting a Samsung truck is a different ball game. And looting a jewelry shop is a different ballgame altogether. But the common denominator is that if one knows how the wherewithal to break open and put somebody of a very small dimension to go inside and penetrate the throat and disable the DVR and disable the CCTV systems, well, they have upgraded their modus operandi and technology both. And therefore, they are fast learners. And I'm sure what we have discussed today has given us sufficient grounds to move in a particular direction and identify. And disclosing too much would also enable, because I'm sure those criminals are also watching your show, or they would be watching your show, and they could be in fact fed or briefed about your show, and they could be alerted. But yes, jewelry shops, ATMs, and other such attacks are almost common, and the modus operandi is the same. Mr. Jaiveer Singh has merit in what he has said, that those people are fully aware and rely on the system of informers, either through bribe, corruption, or terror. And yes, the insider provides them the modus operandi and the weak aspects and other salient features about the internal defenses and the watchmen that will go around.
So, you made this point, Vikram Singh, and I'll take that question to Vikas Shaukin about the nature of this 20 to 25 crore, whether it's in diamonds or gold. What difference does it make, Vikas?
Myra, it has to, it is depend on the policy, whether they have declared about the diamonds or the gold. If they have not declared, then they will not going to get the claim for the said amount. Further, at the time of taking the policy, a person has to declare the value of the articles for which he is taking the insurance. And in case he takes the insurance for the lesser amount and the theft or burglary occurs for more amount, then the insurance companies take the average clause. They will not going to give the entire amount to them. They will going to give the proportionate amount because it was undervalued. The goods were undervalued. So it depends what policy in this case has been taken by the jeweler and how much amount he got insured in the policy.
Okay. Rohan, let me give you the final word. How vulnerable are jewelers like you feeling now after this heist?
Well, something like this has definitely come as a shock to us because we also run a similar setup. Sunday is the last working day of the week and Monday we are closed. So, and of course, you know, as everybody on the board has said, that there seems to be an internal involvement, and that is the most vulnerable part of any jewelry brand, is that the team that they have, because they know the weaknesses, they know the loopholes and how they can be overcome. So yes, we do feel very vulnerable, but it's an alarm. We need to get our act together. We need to install stronger systems. And as Mr. Vikas said, that the insurance policy needs to be spot on.
But when you say stronger systems, if there are sensor cameras already there, what can be stronger than that?
I mean, there has to be a wider adaptability. Everybody has to do that. And of course, we have to make sure that those cameras that are sensor enabled, motion censored, they should be on a separate power backup so that the power cannot be shut off for them. Because when the power is shut off, of course, they will not work. So we need to make sure that that power backup is there, and probably, you know, a direct police alarm like jewelers have in Dubai. You know, every jeweler has a police alarm under their desk. They press a red button and the message directly goes to the local police station, so that, you know, the action can be taken much faster also.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, Rohan, Dr. Vikram Singh, Vikas Shaukin and Javeer Singh Rathod here in the studio.